Transgender kids.
Transgender kids. Transgender kids.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. I want to talk today about what they're doing in Florida, this terrible thing that's being done in Florida. I live in Florida, and the government of Florida, Ron DeSantis, is really has a war on people. There's such hate for people. So apparently, there's a thing going on in the world today that allows children to have the authority to get a sex change or go to a doctor and tell the doctor that they don't feel like they are the gender that they are and they want a sex change. Now, I don't know anywhere where a child could walk into a doctor's office and say, I need a surgery or something without the parent or the guardian signing off on it. Who's the guardian? Who's in control here? If you go to a school or something, who's your guardian? If you're a minor child, you can't make major decisions in your life because for as time could be for the longest time, you weren't allowed to make a decision because everyone knows that if you're a minor, you're not able to make a sensible decision. But apparently today they're allowing people, children, to decide if they want to be a girl or a boy. And they're leaving this choice up to children, and for whatever reason it might be, for the child believing this or the grooming of the parents that want their child to be a different gender, whatever it is, they're leaving this up to a child. And so many people, and even yourself, think, how many decisions have you made as a child that you would regret later in life? But this isn't simply like I got a tattoo and I regret it. I want to get rid of the tattoo. This is a gender change. And we've seen some interviews already with people that have made a decision at a younger age, not even as a child, but as a younger age, as just a person that's no longer a child made decisions that regretted it. But getting a transgender surgery, but now they're letting kids decide if they want to take transgender drugs and all this. So the evil, wicked man, Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, decided, well, I'm going to put an end to this, and I'm not going to let Medicaid pay for this child transgender surgery. I'm going to make it illegal for transgender children to literally make some type of change, whether it's taking drugs or something else, because it's no child should be able to make that choice about their own bodies. So that is what he decided. No child should be able to make that choice. And it's this big uproar. So now I'm going to show you a clip of the president of the United States that was supposedly voted by the people of the United States. First, in this clip, he talks about, gay marriage and the attack on gay marriage from a political standpoint, that people should be able to marry whoever they are, wherever they are. But then in this clip that was just aired yesterday or the day before recently, he talks about transgender children and talks about how wicked and evil it is what DeSantis did. And now I say that with a sarcastic view because it is not wicked. It's great that our government is standing up for us and not letting children create this terrible mistake that they might regret later in life. But the president says, oh, it's so wicked that somebody would decide to stop a child from literally mutilating themselves or taking these drugs that would have unreversible effects. I'm going to show you the clip, look at it, and you decide for yourself, and put the comments below what you think about what he said.
They said, well, what do you think? Rush had asked me, I said, I think people should be able to get married. Married. It doesn't matter whether it's same sex or a heterosexual couple. They should be able to be married. Transgender kids is a really harder thing. What's going on in Florida is, as my mother would say, close to sinful. I mean, it's just terrible what they're doing. It's not like, a kid wakes up one morning and says, I decided I want to become a man, or I want to become a woman, or I want to change. I mean, what are they thinking about here? They're human beings. They love, they have feelings, they have inclinations that are, I mean, it just to me is, I don't know, it's cruel. And the way we do it is we make sure we pass legislation like we passed on same-sex marriage. You mess with that, you're breaking the law, and you're going to be held accountable.
All right, that was a clip, and you decide what you think for yourself, but I've seen too many videos of interviews with people, not even children, but just people that decided to make the change of their gender through surgery or through drugs or something else that regretted it later on. Yes, I've also seen people that have decided to make that change and now regretted it. However, again, it's not like a tattoo where you could just, get it undone. This is the unreversible effects. So I do think it should be at least out of a child's stage to be allowed to make the decision, just like everything when it comes to medical decisions. It's the parent's decision, not the child's, to make until the child is whatever, 18 or 21 or wherever you live. We live in a world today where a child can't smoke or drink alcohol under a certain age. It's against the law to give a child today cigarettes or alcohol, even if they decide they want to drink. If they wake up one day and decide that they're somebody who can handle alcohol, it's against the law in every state for them to drink. You can get thrown in jail for serving a minor alcohol. Same thing with cigarettes. You can't sell cigarettes to minor children because it's bad for their health. Why in the world would this president say that it's okay for a child to be allowed to do something harmful to their body like this? It's unreal. It's like, and the last thing I'll say about this is what's been on my mind lately is, I see a man got arrested yesterday or the other day for an older man, and it was, I think, a 13-year-old girl. He decided to convince to sleep with him, and the man got arrested. And anytime today in the world, if a older man is with a younger girl, or vice versa, an older girl's with a younger man, because I see all these female teachers getting arrested now. I don't know what's up with that, for having sex with young male students. But regardless, when you have an older person and a younger person, that just doesn't seem right in people's eyes if the person is a minor, because the minor can't make that decision. So if a man touches a minor or a woman touches a minor, they're going to get arrested. However, what if that man or that older woman decides that they're really not the age they are? What if they think, well, I'm really not 40 years old. I'm actually 14 years old. So it's okay for me to touch a 13-year-old boy or girl. Who's the court to say that they can't make up their age and believe what age they are? I mean, if they can make up their gender, why can't they make up their age? So I just wonder what the president would say something about that. So put your comments below, everybody. Let me know what you think. And this is the world we live in today. I'm just thankful for people that are still watching out for children's decisions, and like Ron DeSantis. And in no way is it a terrible thing. Like I said, it's a good thing in my opinion, but I'd like to know your opinion. So post them below, and stay strong and have a good day.